So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mass
Oh, great leap!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kvaratskhelia
takes the shot!
And for a moment, time stood still. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Zaidu Sanusi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Marquinhos, and it's Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide.
Getting up there!
That's a fair try. Varela, Vega, that's been intercepted. Sabani, nicely spread. Barcola, a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Pepe. Vega. Still goalless at the moment. That's a throw. Beraldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Pepe. And here's Andre Silva. And the return pass. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele is fouled. Zabani. And it's Vitinha. Zaidu Sanusi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Sanusi. Oh, that's delightful. Takes a shot. Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front.
Gol del Porto.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He has found a way through. Can he finish? No, not this time.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Zaire Emery. Now Barcola. Half an hour played now. Now it's Dembele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vega. He's in a great position here. Played out towards the right wing. William! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vitinha looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Zaidu Sanusi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Varela pinches it off him. Kivior. Bednarek. Kivior. Threads one in. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Fabian Ruiz. Ambitious ball here. Barcola is in a really good position out wide. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Not a bad try by any means. For a halt. And he's let fly, and that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Gol del Porto, número 7.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Porto firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Second half is up and running. Get a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And back to the keeper. Sabani. Could be danger here. Deftly away. Corner then. Vega plays it short. Porto have reclaimed it. Porto with another chance from a corner. Vega goes short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Porto awarded another corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Porto with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And they've got rid.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 60.179.
Oh, good spread. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vega, more and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Sanusi. He's had it taken off him. Now Froholt. Now, can they get him away? Vitinha, and that has put paid to that. Froholt. William. He's on it, can he get away? Kvaratskhelia. And it's Ruiz. Dembele. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz finds himself offside.
Cambio en el Paris Saint-Germain. Número 29.
The two coaches
Número
are
4.
signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 49. Número 87.
Porto are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Varela. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Fernandez. Now Froholt. Agahawa. Oh, that's well spotted. Kvaratskhelia. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Pepe. Froholt. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Zaire Emery. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Towering header! And there's a goal! Right back in the game! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Cambio en el Paris Saint-Germain. Número 7.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he cuts out the supply.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Agahawa. Vega.
He's having a hit!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Cambio en el Paris Saint-Germain. Número 54. Entrará al campo. Número 25.
Pepe. Turns back here, probably the best option. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now Kivior. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Pepe. And he's being shifted off it.
Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain. Número 14.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Agahawa. It's a really well-measured ball. Mendes promptly onto that. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. The hostilities have already resumed. Paris Saint-Germain displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Varela. William. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Doué. Gently lifts it.
He lifts the roof. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain. Convertido en el minuto 7 del
Calm,
tiempo extra.
composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead. Agahawa. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Fernandez with the cross.
Cambio en el Porto. Número 8. Entrará al campo. Número 16.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. They've played it short. Opts to play it back.
Tries one from range! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Impressive jump! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fabian Ruiz. He's had it nicked away. That's destined for the flank. Zaidu. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio en el Porto. Número 12.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Número
Lots and lots of
74.
changes. Sanusi, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no...
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a loose ball.
Oh, shooting chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? It's made its way to him. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution...
He's having a pop!
Kivior. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good.
Goes for the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be
Gol
it!
del Paris Saint-Germain, convertido en el minuto 21 del tiempo extra. Número 24.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marquinhos. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through.
A decent chance! Shot a goal! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Some heroic goalkeeping. but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Spread to the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, they could be caught. Great chance!
Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Número 9.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Porto have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Akahawa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.